Welcome students. I think you all have watched the previous video. So what we learned in the previous class? Yes, it was about rocks. And we also learned that rocks undergo various changes with time. Today we are going to learn how those changes occur. Look here. What is in my hand? Yes, it's stone.
I have taken 2 big stones.
Consider these as big rocks and observe carefully. What did you notice here? Yes, the rocks are breaking into smaller pieces like sand. Do you know what we term such disintegration and decomposition of rocks? Very good. It's called weathering. So what is weathering? In simple words, we can say that weathering is the breaking of rocks into smaller pieces. Weathering. Weathering happens over time. It's a process. Weathering can break a large rock into small rocks. Weathering breaks smaller rocks down further into soil, sand, or even tiny particles called sediment. But what causes weathering? Water, ice, wind, plants, heating and cooling. All of these things affect the earth and play a part in breaking rocks down into smaller pieces. They are the causes or agents of weathering. Water. Some of these agents can cause change physically, that is, just by the force of contacting the rock. Water, in all its form, is a most powerful agent. The physical force of water and ice can break rocks and wear away their surfaces. When water freezes in cracks in rocks, it expands. It gets bigger. The force of expanding water is so great, it can actually split rock apart. The freezing action of water can expand the cracks in rocks and can break them up. The flowing action of water can weather rocks too. It slowly wears the surface of rocks away. When water flows over rocks, it not only causes a physical change, it can cause a change inside the rock to the different materials that make up the rock. This is called a chemical change. Let's see what water with a little vinegar, a weak acid from plants, can do to this soft rock called soapstone. After just a few minutes, you can begin to see particles in the water. Let's wait just a little longer. Now look, parts of this soft rock have dissolved. Why did some of the rock wash away here and some of it stayed there. Water caused a chemical change. It was able to dissolve some of the material in the rock, while other parts did not dissolve. We saw how water can get into cracks in rocks, freeze, expand, and break rocks down. The same thing can happen with plants. Plants can grow in cracks in rocks. As the plants grow, the roots of the plant grow too, making the crack bigger and bigger until it breaks. Wind. Over time, wind can weather away the surface of landforms, changing the way they look. Temperature. Some of the materials in the rocks are expanding quickly with the heat. Other material in the same rock are expanding slowly. When the sun goes down, they all contract or get smaller at different speeds too. This expansion and contraction is all smaller than we can see with our eyes, but over time it is enough to slowly break the rock down. So temperature changes can also cause weathering. Now let's have a look on the different types of weathering once again. Physical or mechanical weathering. The expansion and contraction of minerals due to the variations in temperature results in weathering. Disintegration also occurs due to the freezing of water in the fissures of rocks. Chemical weathering. When oxygen, carbon dioxide, water, etc. react with the minerals and result in the chemical decomposition of rocks is called chemical weathering. Biological weathering. The plant roots penetrating into the fissures in rocks, burrowing of animals, and the decomposition of plant and animal remains lead to weathering. Apart from these, human activities such as mining and quarrying also lead to weathering. Weathering helps humans in many ways. Minerals in rocks get extracted, helps in mining, causes soil formation. I think you all understood what we learned today. We will meet in the next class with a new topic. Thank you.